Hey, Tej here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin. I'll cover wave analysis with Elliott Wave Theory and provide targets and invalidation levels for the presented counts. Let's get going. So there has been some action going on in here, so let's dive into it. We have had two different counts going on simultaneously, and we'll look at both of them. This one is saying that we had a W, X and Y coming up, and currently we could have just made the possible A wave. This was just a possibility that we could have made a 1, 2, another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into third, fourth and fifth. I didn't like this placement for the fifth just because the wave 5 is so small compared to wave 1, and well, it didn't really hit any of the targets we had for it. Again, this is just sometimes possible, yeah, nothing more to add to it. On this case, this definitely looks like impulsive structure coming down. I've labeled it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and as we are looking for wave Y to have three wave structure, we are labeling this whole structure as an A, possible B and C. Now, for this to be valid still, I would not really like this to come below this B wave target here, which would be around 28.57. At this point, we would be looking at something else. So we definitely need a kind of high wave B here. Now again, as this is basically just the same setup here, just inversed, we are looking for the same setup here. So we don't want this to come above this 31.9k area, this B wave here. So we have this area for three-way structure, and then we would be looking for 5 waves coming down again. It is still possible, but again, it does not really look too good for this count. We do have still a possibility for it to reach the 1-to-1 extension if we are getting a really high retracement for the B wave. If we are getting stuck here on these lows, basically that what I'm expecting, if this is indeed the case, we could be just hovering over around the same area we had these lows at. So basically just getting to the 0.618 would be enough if we are indeed getting the 5 waves downwards for this C wave here. So that is basically the plan here. We're looking for 3-way structure up here coming up, and then 5 waves coming down, but not getting to this area here. At that point, again, we would be looking for 5 waves up to match this first leg. So then we don't have any real limitations here. Of course, we don't want to get above here around 36.6k, which we are again the 1.618 extension for the WXY count. But that is basically one scenario that I'm looking at right now. Let's put these guys back into the folder, and let's check out another possibility here. On this one, instead W being here, we have it here. We have a WX as a triangle, and then we would have 3 waves coming to the wave Y. At this one, we have a expanded flat here for the last leg, A, B and C. C is really extended, coming up almost to the 2.618 here. And at this point we have again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into third, fourth and fifth. At this point we would have completed something. We missed quite a lot of targets, but we did hit the minimum target here of 0.618, which is the only minimum requirement or anything that would qualify this count. Now, as this is possibly completed, now we would be looking downwards as a new structure that is forming. Whether it is related to this WXY or not, it is impossible to say yet, but we can just look at the current structure that we have here. Here I've labeled this as a possible diagonal into 1 or A, then B and then C. The same scenario we had here, where we have currently come down below the 1.618, which would indicate more of a wave 3 structure than a wave C, but again, C is possible. Now, why am I not labeling C here? It's just because we don't really seem to have any structure that is supporting this here. The next structure here is we have some kind of move up and then some kind of move down that is correcting that one, but it comes below the 1.618, which does not make it any good looking structure. So yeah, I think something ended definitely here. We do have that divergence here, so we could have some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 structure here, whether it is actually this 5 waves, 3 and 5 here, or this just being the third wave. Again, we are currently around the area where we would expect wave 4 to go to. Let's take a measurement here, and not that one, misclick, sorry. Here we go. So right there. So again, this is most likely the wave 4 of this move here. So we would not really like to have a higher time frame count go above this one if we are still looking for the wave 5 here. As this looks really impulsive, it is really not sure whether this is the wave 4 here or whether this structure is done like so, and this again is part of something else. I'm not playing this at the very moment, as it is not clear to me what kind of direction we're taking. We could be taking one more dump here, supporting this kind of structure where we are looking for the wave 4 and then coming 5 ways again downwards, and that would be a 5-way structure coming down. Then most likely we are correcting upwards and then continuing the structure downwards. Just on a very low time frame, on a 2-minute, we can see that I would be correcting or labeling this more as a 3-way structure here, or 3-way structure, this whole structure here. But I don't see any partner for this yet, unless we want to say that this is again 3-way structure. There's just so much chop here that is really hard to say what this is. It could be possible that the wave 4 that we are expecting here is already finished, as we have reached the 0.618 here, as you see. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share on Bitcoin. Multiple scenarios still playing out and still possible. Take shorts and longs as you wish, but make sure you have good risk management. That is the key to winning trades and winning in trading in the long term. But that's all for now. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next video as well. Bye bye.